So we're gonna go back to what we have been doing these past couple weeks. I did take some time off last week. I had been feeling a little under the weather, but we seem to be doing a lot better now. So let's get into Legend of Heroes. I also discovered that were we at Nelva? I don't remember. Load save state. We were in Nelva, okay. That's right, we had just gotten to Nelva, and before this, we had been traveling from Tagura on a big ship. Seeing how much I can remember. Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a week since I was able to do stuff, but we got Alf in our party. He is a lovely older man who doesn't seem like he speaks the language around here. So let's help him out. I feel like we entered a holy city, which I might actually turn the music down a little bit. Just because, wow, the chorus is super strong on this one. Menarth soldier, you must be travelers. Something terrible has happened. If I remember correctly, Menarth is kind of the capital, or somewhere near it, and they have had this terrible attack by this big sea creature, which we have passed by on a boat at one point, and I wonder how this has kind of affected people. Soldiers set up a temporary command center in an inn and began reconstruction work. The castle was devastated by Galga, that is that large sea creature. But that inn in Nelva is the largest in Menarth. It's ideal for the command center. Listening while driving. Well, drive safely. But thank you for joining me. I'm always happy to see when people show up. Jirol, it was incredible. Can you believe it? That monster was this big. Castle Nelva broke into pieces in a flash. It was unbelievable. I wonder where King Nordic is. I hope he wasn't killed. I think, again, they're trying to prepare for a war with a different country, so to have your king just up and vanish would be pretty bad. The monster has no mercy. How can it ruin everything like this? A half of this town is underwater. What's going to happen now? You got me, lady. Oh my goodness. Yeah? Those are some big craters for sure. Oh wow. So Galga is, from what I can gather, a huge, almost turtle-like creature. And it's supposed to be, or it was supposed to be good luck to see it, but it's also incredibly vicious, and sometimes this happens. Damn you, Galga, my house was also destroyed. But why did it suddenly return? It's strange. Oh no, my house. What should I do? I think it's faster to rebuild the house from scratch than to repair it. I think this whole incident gave Band a big blow. He has been standing there like that ever since his house was shattered. Yeah? Imagine Godzilla comes and destroys your house. Or I guess it's a turtle, so imagine Anguirus comes and destroys your house. You'd be pretty upset too. Atelier the arms dealer. Welcome, you must be travelers. Our weapons were no match for Galga, but they may help you during your journey. Have a look around. I don't know if they will have anything here that's a lot better than what I have. Okay. I keep forgetting that I have to exchange currency. My husband has told me that this is something you have to do pretty often in the Trails games. Oh no, I don't have enough money for a spear. Okay. Armor? Ringmail's also a little too expensive. Robes. Robes I can afford. Okay. Stop by anytime. Well, hopefully the next time I come through you guys won't be attacked by a giant turtle. We're gonna give her moonlight robes. He's got flame dagger. Iron sword is wow. That's a lot better. And I've got a shield, so the weapons they have in the store are excellent. The soldiers of Castle Nelva even buy them from here. This time, we just had the wrong enemy. Many of us attacked together, but Galga didn't wince. We had such a terrible ordeal. Who would have imagined such a monster might attack us? That's fair. I think it's supposed to come around like once every decade or 100 years or something. Grandpa Delito and his family must have escaped to Titua after their house was destroyed. I'm worried about Delito because he's old. Titua and Tuliel are the only places to escape from Nelva. I like Titua because it's a rural town. Once things settle down, maybe I go to Titua too. I need a good friend that I can have a chat with over a cup of tea. I hope you get your wish, old lady. Lady Julia, welcome. What can I do for you? I think this is an apothecary? Yes. Okay, they have potions. They have the book series I like. May good wind help your journey. Sometimes I wish they'd use a different seagull sound effect. This is the first time in my life I had such a fearful experience. I didn't know such a creature existed in this world. Shivers run down my back every time I remember the incident. At least they have a healer here. That seems good. This girl's name is Maybe. I think her name's supposed to be Mav, but her name is definitely Maybe. I'll stay with Julia in the tool store. Our house is gone, but we're okay. We'll be staying here. Our chapel is like this, but please stay as long as you want. Yeah. It's really common for none of the buildings in this game to have roofs, but it's not common for them to also have destroyed walls. Oh, hi. My place was spared, but I can't be happy because of such a devastation that the town suffered. I also feel sorry for those who have lost their homes. Besides, I don't want to be called inhumane or cold. I can't just smile about my good fortune. I should wear a serious face in times like this. Yeah. Maybe help the poor guy by the ocean rebuild. I just saw King Nordic and his guards heading to Tuliel. Since the castle's gone, I think they'll stay in Tuliel until Nelva is restored. The king should stay with his people and rally strength in the country in times of crisis like this. I know the king has his ideas, but he should tell us also. Captain Dunk. I love your name. Listen, Nelva is facing a crisis. We shall bring back lights and laughter to this town. We shall also restore Castle Nelva to welcome back King Nordic as soon as possible. Everyone, get to your posts. Oh. Hey! Come out of that door. They're trying to hide from their captain. So strict! But I can feel their commitment to rebuilding this town as soon as possible. Soldiers devote themselves to their country. That is an ideal spirit. I'm with you guys on this. I think that they should do their best to help, because they can. Oh, travelers. I'm sorry, but this inn is used as the temporary command center of the Nelva army. We have no room for you to stay. That's fine. I don't remember what I'm doing here besides visiting people who need it. Are you looking for a room? I'm Penna, a daughter at this inn. Can we stay here tonight? I'm sorry. All the rooms will be used to accommodate soldiers for a while, so we're closed to the public. Wounded soldiers are also resting in the back rooms. We have our hands full. I'm sorry. Many soldiers will come back after dark, so we don't have anywhere for you to sleep, but you can rest until then. We could get some rest here. Always say yes. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps us get our hit points back. Oh, that poor dude's all bandaged. Damn it. This is the most important time for this country, but I can't move because I'm injured. I'm sorry, I'll give you extra service when you come by next time. Please return when things are settled. Galga appeared from the sea as if a mountain had attacked us, but this monster is mortal too. The next time it comes, I will certainly retaliate. Oof! My wound aches when I get too excited. I wonder if there is any way we can help these people, because this witch that we're following, people claim that she kind of said this monster would come, and people don't seem like they really listened to her prophecies like they were supposed to. And so now all these terrible things are happening around the continent. The king left for Tuliel with his guards a while ago. The road to Tuliel is closed for now, so that the king and his company may travel smoothly. People in high positions are selfish. They can be, small boy. Galad the Canned Master. Welcome to the Canned in Nelva. We sell pet food enchanted by canned adepts. What can we buy to feed our rabbit? I don't think anything different than normal. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, you can give this cute little rabbit that follows us food, and based on the type of food, it will buff you in battle, which is kind of fun. Unlike chapel spells, many canned spells are offensive, but they are useful in driving away monsters, but not everyone can use the canned spells. Like users of chapel spells, you need natural talent to use the canned spells. So chapel spells are pretty much like white magic in Final Fantasy. And I think canned is not so much like black magic as it is more like summoning. You get icons, or something similar to icons, in this game. I heard King Nordic evacuated Tutuliel. People in high positions always have a place to escape to. We have been visiting these mirrors. You must be travelers. We're closing the road until King Nordic arrives at Tuliel. Can you wait for a while in Nelva? The mirrors... They seem like they give us visions, but they are just kind of a rite of passage for us to go around and visit all of them. And so far at each one that we've visited, we have been given spirit magic for Jurio, so he gets spirits that he can summon, thanks to this dagger that they are carrying. I can't believe the castle is really gone. It's kind of scary. Every time Galga lands, it becomes more violent. We must do something. A convenient boat. Damn you, Galga. I'll kill you with my own hands. I believe we had originally seen Lodi back in Tagura. We had taken a ship there, and then after that, we saw him leaving to chase Galga in the first place. So it looks like he's just following him at this point. What does this lovely old man have to say? Elder Ugana, an evil mountain will appear from the sea and leave the town in ruin. This is what she was saying about... What did you just say? Well, a girl who visited this town a long time ago left these words. A girl? I shall say that she was the Moonlight Witch. I shall say... Elf, you sound funny again. But wait, how do you know about the Moonlight Witch? She left the same prophecy in my country. By the way, we never asked where you came from, Alf. Guys, he's been following you. You're so rude. I am from Ambish. Oh, that makes sense. That's why you knew about the Shrine of Agunis in Ambish. Right. I am surprised to know the Moonlight Witch left the same prophecy here. Alf, if I may call you that, please listen. Nelva was destroyed just as the prophecy said. If the same prophecy exists about Ambish, then you should hurry home. Go back to your country as soon as possible, and warn your king about Galga's attack. Galga destroyed Nelva despite the prophecy. You shouldn't let these words go to waste like the people in Nelva. Old man, thank you for your advice. We can't waste any more time. Let's leave. Right. Jurio, Alf, we should tell the king of Ambish about Galga. Hurry. But you were on your pilgrimage. This is more important. That's right. We're also heading to Agunis, which is in the same direction. Many lives are at stake. We can't ignore this. Thank you. You are my best traveling companions. So we are gonna head towards Agunis, it sounds like. I don't know where that is. Because originally we were supposed to head over to Oldos, where everything ends. But it looks like Ambush is very far to the south from where we currently are. I wonder if we need to go to Tuil and grab a boat. That would be my guess. Who would have thought the biggest town in Nelva would be destroyed so easily? Not me, except when there's a giant turtle involved. Sorry to keep you waiting. We got a report saying that King Nordic has arrived at Tuliel. You can go now. Travel safely. We're on the Jade Road. I'm being attacked by pigs. Poisoned squirrel. Okay. Yeah, that sure is what that says. Oh no! That poisoned squirrel poisoned me. I suppose that's why they're called that. Items. Oh, okay. Whoops. So cure restores health, but it does not cure status ailments. Gotcha. We're gonna summon the water spirit. We're also gonna use cure on ourselves. I love that every time she shows up, she's like, actually, what if there was a tsunami? Chris has learned Cure Poison. That is very useful to have learned. Nelva, the capital of Monarth. South Tuliel, 2,050 Milos. There's another 2,050 Milos to Tuliel. It's quite a distance. It is far, but if you follow the road, we should not get lost, since there is only one road to Tuliel. Let us move on. He says that, and then it immediately forks like that. Time to get lost. She's cool. I don't know that I've seen her yet. Although I do think it's a little funny that the spirit of Earth is a winged serpent. This way's a dead end. Hey, what happened? I'm sorry, it's in my blood. My dad also has no sense of direction. Jurio, I feel like you're finally getting to the point where you realize people make fun of you a lot, and so you're making fun of you. That's not how that's supposed to work. Oh my goodness, that's so many enemies. Oh wait, my finishing move is ready. Can Elf use magic? Elf cannot use magic. Oops, use cure poison on ourselves. That seems like a good decision. Oh. Oops. That wasn't intentional. I meant to have him take out that squirrel. There are just so many. Dang. That impresses me every time. Eventually it will stop impressing me, but until then... I got vicious food. We're going to heal Jurio up just a little bit. And while I'm at it, what I should do is give our pet some food so that I remember... Oh no, can I not? Oh, I guess I can't feed it right now. Darn. Oh, hi, who are you? Polka the trader. Hello, are you going to visit Tullio? My name is Polka. I'm a trader. I'm going to Nova to deliver goods to the toolsmen there. I heard that the sea monster Galva landed on Nova and wreaked havoc. Are people in the town okay? Yeah, the buildings were completely destroyed, but everyone is in high spirits, trying to rebuild their town. That was some disaster. I hope my goods will help them in some way. Hey, why don't you take a look at my stuff to see if there's anything useful? There are troublesome monsters around here. So tell me what you need. Ooh, I could take a guard ring. Actually, it looks like I have enough to get 3. I do. Sure, I don't have any money, but I have better defense. And ultimately, I think that's kind of what we need right now. Also, I'm beginning to think the only way to restore MP is probably staying at an inn, which does make the most sense to me. Oh, I can't reach Churio right now. Okay. I want to say poison is actually the first status effect I've had in this game so far. Maybe not. Maybe I feel like maybe we've experienced slow before. That's the only thing I can really think of. I was definitely paying attention to what I was doing. Whoopsie. Let's heal up real quick. Just because I'm always worried I'm gonna go into a town and immediately be confronted with enemies of some kind. East Nelva, 1065 Milos. West Tullio, 985 Milos. Well, we're about halfway. I don't like forests. I feel like getting lost anytime. I don't like forests. I feel like I will get lost all the time. I'll go with that. Really? I love the smell of trees. Jurio, do you smell anything other than trees? I smell seawater. There is a sea just past this forest. Jurio, you look like a dog. Don't tease me. Nice to be able to use all my finishing moves at once. I don't remember if that does anything special or not. It probably doesn't, but it'd be real cool if it did. Like when you use Trinity moves in Kingdom Hearts. My cat is getting up to some mischief. He's trying to distract me. He just knows deep down that he's the cutest ever and wants all the attention. Hey, level up. That's 2 levels this time. Topaz Beach. I like this, and I think it's because it's a PSP game, but I do kind of wish there was a little more variety in the like the ground tile sets and things like that. Macho battle cry. Wah! Huh? Ouch! I think I hurt my back. Give me back my stuff! Hey, is it you, Lodi? It is Lodi. It is you! Now you can't get away. Grr. Lodi, do you need my help? I don't need anyone helping me. But how do you know my name? Ouch! Maybe I should. No! That's what happens if you try to steal from someone. You came after my stuff when I lowered my guard right after landing. What a cunning monster. He looks like the sprite version of Leon Kennedy with brown hair. You're so cool. That was magnificent. Lodi, you're so strong. As might be expected of someone who is after Galga. Hey. Who are you, and why do you know so much about me? Sorry, we must introduce ourselves. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you. I'm Jurio, and we're on pilgrimage. Do you remember we passed each other near the port of Nagar Island? I don't think he remembers. He looked very serious at that time. He couldn't have heard you calling him from the deck. Really? Of course. The Galga finally appeared, but he lost his opportunity to fight with it, and the village of Tagura was also destroyed. Think about his huge disappointment and shock. You're right. I also understand exactly how you'll feel. Well, my name is Alf. Stop it, all of you. Don't just make assumptions about me. How come you know so much about me? We met Grandpa Kevin on Nagar Island. Garrulous Grandpa. I just met these children in the village of Titua and have not personally met your grandfather, so, you know. Alright. By the way, Lodi, what are you going to do next? You cannot be chasing after Galga without any plan. My plan is to wait for Galga at Bolt in ambush. The monster will land in ambush. Why are you so sure? A witch left a prophecy, which predicted Galga's attack on Togura. When I was in ambush learning how to fight with a sword, I learned that the same prophecy was left there. The prophecy left in Togura reads, "When the earth forgets to produce, a mountain will cross the sea, and you will hear the grief-stricken voices of the people." The prophecy left in Nelva and ambush reads, "An evil mountain will appear from the sea and leave this town in ruin." I'm positive. The coast of Bolt is the logical point to land on ambush, and I will defeat Galga there. But how are you gonna overpower such a huge monster? Even if you are a sword master, you cannot rely just upon your swords. I have an idea. I'm not committing suicide. Anyhow, I've talked too much. I must go now. I want to check something out in Tulial. Hey, you in the shorts, wait up! What? What's wrong with my shorts? Nothing. They look great. We're going to ambush too. The more company we have, the easier our journey will be. Why don't we go together? I'm sorry, but you'll just slow me down. I'm used to traveling alone, and I like it that way. See ya. Lodi, please travel with us. We're headed the same direction, and I want to learn how to use a sword. No way. Don't be so stubborn. Travel with us. I said no. I think these children like you. You should give up and join us. I love him. You, too, are talking nonsense. You're so persistent. Yes, we are. I kinda like your shorts. If we follow you all this way, it's the same as traveling together, isn't it? That's right. I can't believe this. Alright, I have no choice. I'll come with you. However, I'll leave you behind if you ever become a burden. Great, so you're traveling with us. Yeah. Lodi joins the party. Ah, I'm so happy. We have a full party now, guys! This is wonderful. I wonder if he's got a short sword and he can use the flame dagger. That helps out. Okay, I don't have anything else on me that he can use. Let's check our map real quick. Okay, we are on our way to Tulial, and like we said earlier, we're about halfway there. Sure, what are the weird penguin things? Land penguin and horned squirrels. Water ball. I didn't know this was Final Fantasy X. Honestly, the land penguins are kind of cute. I like how chunky they are. It kind of looks more like a very rotund duck. I also kind of love that horned squirrels are such a thing in JRPGs in general. I feel like I think it's called the carbuncle in Secret of Mana. But the Mana games also kind of have like a yellow creature with a horn. and it always seemed more like a squirrel to me. A part of me is wondering how many party members we might actually get. Hey, we're back on Lapis Road. Because it shows 4 right now. But we definitely have enough room on the party screen for 6. And from what I know of the Trails games, Legend of Heroes, however you'd like to call them, or however you'd like to call the series, I suppose, they are kind of famous for having absolutely huge rosters. I think the I've watched a friend play more recent ones, and I think the current amount of people you can choose from to make up your party is in like the 30s. Let's take out all these squirrels. One squirrel per person. Check our marker. Maybe we can. I don't know that we can. It won't let us. Sometimes I wish walking up to things and talking to them wasn't as difficult as it is in these games. South Tuyul, North Nelva, 2050 Milos. Finally, we've arrived at Tuyul. I hope they're running a boat at the port. They may have stopped their service temporarily in fear of Galga's attack. As long as there is a boat we can take, we can get to Bolt fast. Alf, you don't even have a single pier. How are you going to afford to take a boat? Well, that is absolutely right. We do need money. Surely I've defeated enough monsters. Hey, Lodi, you said you had something to check out in Tuyul. What is it that you want to know? There lives an old lady called Jean who came back from Bolt in ambush. She may know other prophecies that the witch left. The only clue we have to Galga is that prophecy left by the witch. King Nordics evacuated from his country here. I'm on a watch to protect the king. Our town is far from Nelva or the checkpoint at the entrance of Chanum. Lay up for an emergency and you'll be happy here. Speed ring. Boost wearer's agility, allowing faster movement in battle. Grants a bonus to the wearer's chances of hitting a target. Grants a bonus to the wearer's chances of evading attack. We're gonna grab an evasion ring. Come by any time that you need me. Hey, I smell something good. Me too. I think they're baking sweet potatoes. You shouldn't have seen that. I'm just joking. Baked sweet potatoes is the best when it's cold. Have one. Wow. You're so shameless. I can't take a boat knowing that a monster like Galga is hiding somewhere in the water. Welcome. Please have a look at Toru's famous collection. Are you leaving already? Please come again. We're going to change some equipment around and try to sell some so that I can have a little bit more money to spend. I think we discovered that we can't sell things that we have equipped, which is really nice. I love when games do that so that I don't accidentally get rid of things that I'm wearing. I forgot to give someone the evasion ring. Let's give that to Lodi. He has really high evasion. Or no, he's at 16. Let's give it to Chris, though. Or, wait, that was Elf. Oh well. Either way, they need higher evasion so that they don't get hit as often. Pilgrims and their company. It's good luck in this difficult time. How did you know we were pilgrims? At my age, I can see many things from the customer's face. You, young man, you're wearing rugged clothes, but you're not just anybody. I would like to know more about Alf, because we did just kind of find him randomly. Old man, do you know an old lady called Jean? Grandma Jean? She's my tea friend. She should be here soon. I hope Miss Jean is here soon. You can't enter this house. I have a feeling that's probably where the king is holed up. Twin Dragon Valley. Maybe Jean is nearby? Oh, look, yes, there's the king. We can look in the window and see him. I know it's been a little while, but I might actually stop here after we meet Jean. Unfortunately, I was away because I hadn't been feeling super well, and it smells like dinner time outside my door. So I will probably stop for the night once we meet this lovely old woman. All passenger and cargo services had been cancelled because of Galga, so I have nothing to do. I'm Santoth. It says his name is Santosh, and then he introduces himself as Santoth. Okay. You came to hear my story of Galga too? After seeing Galga, I became very popular. Where did you see Galga? On Rothfi Island in the east. Galga was lying down on the island and sleeping. The monster was so huge that the sight of it sleeping with its stomach down reminded me of a whale. It's good. Galga must be tired after destroying Tugura and Nelva. I hear once Galga falls asleep, he'll keep sleeping for many days, and that will buy us some time. So how about surrounding with Galga with ships while the monster's sleeping? My kicks are fatal. Right, those kicks can kill. You have a radical opinion. Are you really from a chapel family? But if we wake up Galga, it will become furious and even more violent. Besides, if Galga escapes, we'll be in even greater trouble. Injured animals have been known to become desperate, you know. If we are to attack, we must drive him into a corner first. You have a point. You think deep. Well, it just occurred to me. Are you seriously going to attack Galga? Of course. We're pilgrims, and we can't just turn a blind eye. Oh, that's so righteous of you. I thought you were only delivering the message to the King of Ambush. It is important that we reach Bolt before Galga. There we shall prepare our attack. At any rate, thank God Galga's sleeping. I hope a ship will come to the port of Tulial and take us to Bolt. Well, that's difficult. The news of Galga has spread, and no ship will come for a while, unless there is an inevitable reason. I agree. We can't take a small boat to get to Bolt from Tulial. The only way is to go through Chanum by land. I think it would be so funny if there was a boat up here. But there sure isn't. I'm gonna double check real quick. Yeah, we're in Tulial, so we have to actually leave to Chanum. And it looks like go to the dragon checkpoint. Oh, is that a quest? What can I do? Even regular liners have been cancelled because of Galga. I write about traveling, so perhaps I should be thankful for this situation. It gives me a lot to write about later on. You write about traveling? Do you have any interesting stories to tell us? Well then, do you know anything about the Moonlight Witch? The Moonlight Witch? I'm sorry, but I don't know anything yet. But I'm also interested in her. I want to do some research on her someday. Then tell us about the story of Captain Thomas. Captain Thomas? I love Captain Thomas, but since we're in Tulial, I'll tell you a story about Tulial. Have you heard of Ortega, the Great Sorcerer? I have. He was a great sorcerer who defeated the dragons, right? That's right. As a matter of fact, they say that Ortega lives somewhere around here. There's even a legend that says he killed the dragons on Rothfa Island, where Galga may be sleeping now. Really? But that must have been a long time ago. It was a long time ago for us, but in the great bounds of time, 50 years is only a short period. So Ortega may still be alive, too. Then there may still be dragons. We have Galga, so I'm sure we still have dragons somewhere. What happened to Ortega the Great Sorcerer in the end? He cooperated with Jeppus the Warlock and defeated a devil. After that, he built the Grand Cathedral in Oldos, and that is how the city of Oldos came to be. That's interesting. So the story has something to do with us, too. Right. You're pilgrims. Right. Afterwards, Ortega became the great oracle of Oldos, but he soon retired from the job, and no one knows what happened to him. He could have gone back to Tulial and may just be walking freely around the streets. No way. Haha, I don't think that would happen either. This is the story of Ortega the Great Sorcerer, and it was a good story to pass the time with, wasn't it? I'll study the Moonlight Witch and write a book about her someday. I'll keep you posted. Please, I would like to meet my tea friend. I don't know where she is. There she is. Were you looking for me? Yes, I have some questions. You came from Bolt, right? That's right. So what? The last time I visited Bolt while traveling, I heard about a prophecy by a witch. An evil mountain will appear from the sea and leave the town in ruin. It must be referring to Galga's attack. When I heard the prophecy, I learned that a villager gave the witch a place to stay and took care of her. It was 20 years ago, but I remember Gweld very well. She was a mysterious girl. Gweld? So the Moonlight Witch's name was Gweld. I've never heard of her. They say witches never reveal their real name. I think she trusted you very much. I don't think so. Gweld must be part of her name, but her real name should be much longer and impossible for humans to pronounce. I have a question for you. Did Gweld say anything about how we could stop the evil mountain? That is, Galga? You can't stop the evil mountain. She said that sadly, staring at the fire in the fireplace. You can't stop it. So there's nothing we can do. Oh, she also said that humans could build a path of light and show it the way. Build a path of light and show it the way? What does it mean by path of light, Grandma Jean? Gweld was staring at the fireplace. I think she was referring to fire. Fire. You're right, it must be fire. A good guess, Jurio. Build a path of light and show it the way means laying fires to navigate for Galga? I have a hope now. Did she say anything else? No, I guess that was it. Thanks anyway. If our interpretation is correct, we may be able to fool Galga into landing away from Bolt. We must go now. We must explain this to King Nordic and ask him to arrange the materials we need to build a path of fire. I don't think the king, even though he's in town, would see us. People in high positions think they're too important for commoners. No, we will see King Nordic. Hey, I didn't realize you were so certain about this. That's the spirit. Let's go see King Nordic. Thank you, Grandma Jean. You may be remembered as the savior of Ambish. Don't flatter me. I just relayed the message from that girl. Wow. It looks like we actually have a couple things to add to our story. We know the Moonlight Witch's name now. Her name is Gweld. And we might be able to stop this big monster that's terrorizing everyone. But with that, I'm going to save before we go speak to the king, and I will probably try and stream again tomorrow. Just gonna let today be a short day. Thank y'all for joining me, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.